You know, it's funny because I feel like there's a lot of the like traditional like trappings of SJW-ness here without any of the cream filling that you're so accustomed to with people like myself, you know? Like I've got the, you know, the blue hair on the outside, chat, but I've also got the blue hairs in my soul, right? But like this is a little different, isn't it? This is like this big red is a little. This is not the same as this is not my auntie's big red, right? This is a new kind of big red, a new kind of SJW energy that's maybe like been like kind of like turned inside out like an organ or something, where like the organ's inside out and the digestive juices are all squirting around and like, I don't know. I'm imagining it has a face, chat. I don't know if digestive organs have faces. Probably not, but like I'm imagining it's turned in on itself and it's like, wait, is this like a SJW? It's kind of inside out. What the hell? What am I looking at? Jesus. Am I kink shaming? That kink, yes. If your kink is to get canceled by the Vampire Castle, yes, I'm shaming you, okay? Is that okay? Can I shame that particular kink and no others?
If you really want to help support that, you can like
meow 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 meow. I'm gonna get DMCA'd if I don't shut up. Sorry. Yes. Must shut up right now. I must. Oh wait, what? Oh, what? Yes! Oh my god, it's so good! Chat, do you know how good it is? Do you have any fucking clue how good it is? It's so good, it's so good, it's so good. Sorry, chat. But it's so good. Hi!
You know,
how are you doing? I think I've seen you on Twitter before. Yeah, like when are we gonna have our debate? Oh, we're not. You're not gonna get back at me about. Okay, let's see.
Have taken.
I was just curious, right? Because, you know, I'm down to do that shit, you know, anytime you are. So, but yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm not like, you know, trying to say you debate me or anything like that. It's just like, if you want to, though, it's out there for sure. It's definitely out there.
Complaints about this game a little bit more seriously until I actually looked at the game.
Okay, but let's see.
Hello, everyone.
Let's not make any assumptions about what kind of take we're going to see here just because of what kind of takes we've seen in the past. It could be totally different. And look, you have good SEO, so, you know, like that makes me like you already.
I am MechaRandom.
I mean, you have slightly less views than my my latest you know, the Destiny Temple debate, but you know, that's okay. You know, I'm sure like this is December 9th. Yeah, this is a newer video too, so yeah.
42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. What are we? Oh, you saw the thumbnail. You know which one we're talking about today.
Okay, Harpies. I'm here for this.
I was all set to edit this massive, epic 35-minute rant.
It's so red.
About
look,
all of the articles that came out about this game. You know, Cyberpunk.
Is this like some kind of like?
Which one is it? This one? Ah, that's it. Cyberpunk 2077. I was looking on Steam. I was looking at playthroughs. I was watching it today before I edited it, just in case I needed something. I spent a half an hour on my live stream yesterday with the most glorious rant about representation, LGBTQ plus representation, how one member of the LGBTQLMNOPXYZ
Let me know if you want me to make her bigger for a little.
Another member.
Look, I'm not sure
One
she
member
wants me
will
to.
not want to be tokenized, marginalized,
if you say so.
and used as a diversity quota. And some members don't like other members speaking like everybody in the community is all this one big conglomerate stereotype.
What are we saying? What are we saying here? What are we talking about?
how we don't see everything in the same way and point of view. And, you know, I keep having to drop all the time, and I don't like it. I don't like having to be forced out of the closet. I am the B in the alphabet, so, fellas, you're still safe. Just be in the sexy, fun way.
Giggity.
What's the sexy, fun way of being B, chat? What are we talking about here? What exactly were you saying? Is there like a not fun way to be B? What is the not fun way to be B? Wait, I don't understand. What is she arguing? I don't know the sexy. She said there's like, she's the B in the LGBT, so we know that what that means, right? But then like she said she's the sexy fun type? And then I'm just like trying to just be like, compared to what? What's the other type of B that's like not sexy and fun? And for what reason are they not sexy and fun? This is maybe possibly cringe. Possibly cringe. All right, let's go on. Let's go on.
Which I guess doesn't count as much anyway in the community for some of us. I was all set to highlight.
You know, it's funny because I feel like there's a lot of the like traditional like trappings of SJW-ness here without any of the cream filling that you're so accustomed to with people like myself, you know, like I've got the, you know, the blue hair on the outside, chat, but I've also got the blue hairs in my soul, right? But like, this is a little different, isn't it? This is like this big red is a little. This is not the same as this is not my auntie's big red, right? This is a new kind of big red, a new kind of SJW energy that's maybe like been like kind of like turned inside out like an organ or something, where like the organ's inside out and the digestive juices are all squirting around and like, I don't know. I'm imagining it has a face, chat. I don't know if digestive organs have faces. Probably not, but like I'm imagining it's turned in on itself and it's like, wait, is this like a SJW? It's kind of inside out. What the hell? What am I looking at? Jesus.
And focus on this one wonderful bit of this rant where I stated how progressive it actually was to choose any combination of upstairs and downstairs bits that you want. You can be a chick with a dick and be happy about it, and it's wonderful. Also, thank you so much for subscribing. If you guys do like my content, please.
Oh, I see. You're doing the same thing as I am. This is like a stream that's turned into something that looks like a video, but it's not really a video. Yes, that's great. So, I mean, like, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but like what they were saying was like, they're the fun, sexy type of bisexual, meaning that maybe they're just like into girls for sex and not relationships. So if you're a guy, you can be with them and trust that if they ever have sex with, you know, if you ever have a threesome with a girl, that, or if you ever, you know what I mean, like that she's not going to leave you for this girl, that she's probably not even going to have sexual dealings with this girl outside of, you know, with you, right? That it's like, that it's basically a no danger kind of situation. I think that's the appeal. And so, yeah, definitely one of the good ones. Okay, one of the good bees. I see. I understand. That's cool.
Like, subscribe, share. I really appreciate it. I was all set to talk about this, and I did.
Chat, I'm following this person, but I can't figure out from where and why. Like, were they on, like, did they ever debate on a Chud Logic debate or something? Is there like...
want to go and look at the game.
Do I know them from debates?
Because I know that
because they definitely don't want to debate me, but
my game style are much more kind of turn-based RPG, JRPG, you know, the old-fashioned, not like the really complex like The Witcher or...
Oh shit, shit. No, I feel that. No, I feel that. Okay.
Deus Ex or
Maybe we're the same person. I don't know. Just from another
the fall.
lifetime, like where I just become this really jaded, like, and I do like a how I left the left video and shit, you know, like.
They're a little bit more complicated than I really want to put my own personal energy and time into, because I don't really have a whole lot anyway. And don't get me wrong, I would love to. And I was looking at the game on Steam, and I was looking at
any
it just
combination,
to see, well,
but only one with a
value. I was watching people play it a little
option.
bit on Twitch here in the first hour.
I still haven't watched gameplay really.
And I realized I did not want to spend my entire evening going through this rant from my live stream, this brilliant rant from my live stream, about how you never see yourself on screen ever 100%. You can acknowledge nods and traits and trends and character types and personality types, but you will never, unless your character is literally in the game, you are never going to see yourself on screen ever.
What? You think that's what this is about? Do you think this is what it's about? Does this person ironically, and I didn't see pronouns in bio, do they unironically think that, like, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was? The thing is, like, that they don't realize is that I already am a video game character. I already am a manga character. I already am the fucking protagonist. What I'm trying to do now is to be a person too. Like, right? That's why I'm Irene. Okay, in this timeline, right? I wanted to try to actually connect with other people rather than just like having to fight for my existence.
It is transphobic and is an act of violence. The big complaint that I saw was that despite
like,
how
but unironically, like, what is that? That's like are you like infantilizing like trans people a little bit? Because we might have to get the cancel hammer out. Oh my god. You think I'm going to cancel you, don't you? But don't worry. Don't worry. This is not what this is about. This is not a struggle session. I am not Meow Satan. Mouse. Anyway, I'm not anyone like that's, you know, here to cancel you, okay? And it's not like I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like to do that. But yeah, I don't know. You're never gonna see yourself represented in a video game? Is that what they're thinking this is about? And you kind of are. Like, that's what the whole character creation is going to, is you either represent like what you look like in real life if you want to, or you represent what you wish you looked like in real life, or maybe just like a different version of like, whoa, what if I was like, you know, what if I had a narwhal horn coming out of my forehead? You know, that would be interesting. You know, I don't have one in real life, but if I did, that could be, I don't know, just whatever the fuck you want, right? It's like, that's what this is about. This is literally Burger King. It's like, have it your way, you know? You want to be a fucking, like, furry, like, you know, with, like, 9 tails? You know, go fucking ahead. Actually, they probably don't have that in this game. Hey, there's no furries in this game, are there? There should be a mod, right? There should be a furry mod.
actually is.
Can you even do cat ears?
They are this one particular.
But no, I mean, the reason I won't cancel you is because I'm afraid you'd like it too much. Like, I feel like you're into that, and I would rather you not draw me into that particular kink. So yeah, just before you get the wrong idea about what this stream is about, we are not dunking or canceling or being like SJW buttholes or anything like that, okay?
Journalist was upset with the fact that they only assign male pronouns.
Let me understand this correctly. Basically, you select voice, and there's 2 options? There's got to be more than 2 options for voice, right? Like, this is a game where, like, everything's customizable, right? So there's got to be more than 2 options, but are there, like, 2 subsets where it's, like, you know, higher voices and lower voices. And if you do these lower voices here, you got he, him pronouns. And if you go to higher voices up here, you got she, her pronouns. Like, is that the idea? Does anybody know? Am I kink shaming? That kink. Yes. If your kink is to get canceled by the Vampire Castle, yes, I'm shaming you, okay? Is that okay? Can I shame that particular kink and no others?
And with cancel culture and triggered people, you never cater to them because they're never going to be happy, right? You know, they're like these people who are looking for something to be...
Like, I get why you feel this way. Like, I understand. And there is a bit of a negative feedback loop in that, like, the team that's doing this project, they can't possibly understand trans people. Like, this is the purpose. This is the reason, if anybody's ever heard nothing about us without us, okay? Now, some people take that as a, like, literal, absolute Zeus with lightning bolts rule of, like, never fucking anything, like, you know, you're gonna talk about trans stuff, don't you dare have a cis like creator on with you that's like claims to be a trans ally to talk about this sort of thing. This is, you know, trans people only, right? You know, you don't have to be like hardcore like that, right? But you don't want to do a panel with a bunch of like, you know, cis people that don't know shit about what they're talking about and be like, so what do you think about like trans women in sports, and like have some fucking yikesy ass opinion that like just is like the view from nowhere, when you could have trans people on the panel and they'd shut that shit down really quick. If you had Vivian, let's say you just had Vivian, nobody else, I wouldn't, you know, like if you're really going to talk about trans issue, do better than just getting one trans person, but just having like, you know, one trans person who's informed on this issue that's often mischaracterized is going to shut down the bullshit that might get you canceled. So if you're concerned about that sort of thing, oh my god, hydration, yes. I thought you were spraying me for a second, Drake Wing. I was like, I'm getting sprayed in the face with, what is this? Like, okay. Oh my god, with hydration is what I'm getting sprayed with. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I've been drinking coffee all day, chat. Like, I got some coffee because, like, my roommate has this awesome coffee maker that they said I could, like, try to use. And, like, there was this coffee that was on markdown. And, it's not very good coffee, but it's, like, I was like, okay, coffee, how much do I make? Do I make a cup of it? And I was like, no, I never make a cup of it. You make a pot of coffee. That's what one does. You make a pot of coffee. And so I made a pot of coffee. And it turns out that a pot of coffee is way too fucking much for me. Way too much.
Upset by, whether it be for hate clicks, whether it be for marketing purposes, because I don't even believe half the time that a lot of these accounts are real and legit when they do pile on with these sort of campaigns and hashtags, because it creates controversy. And it gives
like,
people the
okay, here's what I would say. I would say maybe don't pile on, but for a different reason, because they're fucking counting on you doing it, right? Like, this is something that I kind of just like the way that they're acting, the studio's acting. I just don't want to give it any oxygen. I feel like the best I can, well, I mean, I guess I'm not ignoring it, right? We're covering it, right? But like in terms of, you know, like if it's in their monetization strategy to have people like, you know, if they're gonna monetize, I don't know, if they're gonna take your tweet and turn it around and use it for clout, I don't know. It's just like, that's not an interaction that I want to have. And I feel like this studio is never going to hear the criticisms in the spirit that they're given. They're going to take these, like, they're going to feel like there's nothing that we can do right because, like, literally you've set up a situation where you're going to fail at trans representation, and there's no reason for you to be the ones to do trans representation. I don't fucking get it. This is, like, so sad that this had to be the game that, like, I almost wish they had just, like, I don't know, this is, Mayuri is better than Kurisu? Is it transphobic? Accidentally, yes. I cannot read people's mind. I cannot divine anybody's intent. I don't know what anybody means to do. I make the assumption that most people try to be nice to, you know, marginalized groups most of the time, but there's no way for me to know that. But I do know that this was not the right team to attempt some kind of great feat of trans representation. If you really want to do that, you gotta have some trans people on the team. And the particular situation of the studio is not such that would, like, lend itself to this. So, like, really what I'm asking is, like, why? Why this team with this project? You know, why did this game have to, you know, I don't know. It just seems like they're trying to serve a demographic that they really aren't equipped to serve. And, like, I just want, like, other than, like, here's the thing, like, the only reason I can find for them doing this is so that they can provoke responses from angry people on Twitter and then monetize those responses and turn around like, whoa, look at this cancel mob that's coming after us. Whoa, they think we're transphobic? What the fuck? God, we can't do it. Like, we just can't please these people. And it's like, I don't know. That's like a very 2014 strategy of, like, you see, we're going to trigger the lips. And the lips come in, they get triggered, and they're like, yeah, we're going to be like, look at all the triggered lips, yeah. And then we're gonna monetize that shit. It's going to be delicious. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't quite work like that anymore. Things do change in the course of 4 years. Things do change a little bit. But yeah, they're still, you know, they're still making money off of this, like, off of this dynamic. They played their trap card, chat. That's what it is, okay? They're not transphobic. They're Yu-Gi-Oh players, and they just threw out a trap card. And, like, it's kind of like, you know, well, I'm not going to jump on that trap card. I know what a trap card is, and I'm not going to play into that, so whatever. But,
talk about it. So you might have one person who might be a little bit offended. You might have some people who are offended by out of sarcasm, but... And I don't want to take away from transgendered individuals, obviously.
I knew a few, and they're pretty put out by how CD Projekt Red handled this. I don't know any trans people to ask their opinions. Do I know? Yeah, there's, like, a lot of trans people on Twitch.
Obviously, because I could never understand feeling uncomfortable in my own skin in that sort of way. I don't have that experience. I don't understand that. It is a very fascinating and interesting and important conversation to have.
Are you fascinated?
Maybe not necessarily in every single video game, movie, TV show, book, everything.
Because, like, fascinated sounds like what everything. I think of when I look at a fishbowl.
It's an interesting conversation to have in the right place, at the right time, in the right context, in the right situation.
Fascinating.
And the fact that I do call out some of them as possibly marketing accounts is just because I've had experience on YouTube long enough and on social media long enough to know.
She's talking about me. She thinks I'm a robot.
This is a pre-programmed,
no, I'm actually a real person. I'm doing a react video to your video.
A lot of the time, and that's not necessarily in the case of this article. But I was all set to edit this epic rant from my stream yesterday.
What happened?
Until I started watching the game and I realized
oh my
something.
God, you're kidding me.
And I'm a little...
Are you fucking serious?
Sorry, forgive me.
Wait, are you telling me that Gothix got there first? Did Gothix steal your whole rant and already come out with it and already get those views and already get that SEO, and so you had to revamp your shit and come up with something new? Did Gothix literally say every, like, fucking shit take thing that you had on your plate, and so now you gotta come up with something that Gothix didn't say? Is that what you're gonna tell me?
A little bit slow on this. I was assuming, and because of The Witcher, didn't you
wow.
see?
That's an interesting cut there. That was not a good transition, chat. You know, you could have at least crossfaded that in.
The Witcher wasn't that third person. This is a first person. You don't even see your character in the game. They're getting upset when you don't even see. Why are you not upset that you don't even see your character in the game? You don't see your character in the game. You don't see your character in the game, except for a few menus, like.
What are we talking about now? Okay, you should try to reach out to Chelsea Manning, Nicotine. When they're playing a term I need to add to the blacklist, to see that interaction. Yeah.
Outfit changes, you see them in your startup customization screen that you're gonna spend hours and hours and hours on, just for what? So yeah, see the hands, and I think I pointed this out in my video where I was talking about you could customize and slide the junk all the way as big or as little as you want it, have as many combinations. You can mix and match. You can have upstairs bits, downstairs bits. You can have an upstairs bit on your head if you really, really want to. I don't think that's an option in the game, but you don't see your character. I just wanted to
wait. So because you don't see your character, therefore what? Does anybody know what is what the conclusion that's getting drawn from the fact that you don't see your character? You don't see your character, so you shouldn't worry about what? Does anybody understand what the... Like, I get it. You're in your character, right? And are they saying that there's just no F5 mode? So you can't just, like, in Minecraft, when you F5, you, like, see, like, you know, you're behind your character, you're in front of your character, or whatever? Does anybody know what they're complaining about here? Like, what is the thing that's no longer relevant because you don't see your character? You do see your character. I don't even know what the argument is. So you do see your character. I mean, you create your character ostensibly, so, you know, and, like, I'm guessing you see, like, you know, you see your hands, right? And if you, like, look down, do you see your legs, maybe, and your junk? I don't know, chat. I'm just guessing, like, right? I mean, I don't know, like, it depends on, like, how the game's set up, but... Yeah, I don't get this fucking argument at all. Like, this just seems like a really, like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess the Gothic's got the good rant, the good anti-SJW rant this time, so you're left with the beta. You got the beta rant. We got the beta rant, chat. Are you wide peepo beta rant? Yes.
Yes.
Fuck me. I didn't mean it that way. Fuck me.
That it does not matter if you do not actually see your character to see yourself represented on screen. Do what I do, and you pick something that's as close to what you want to look like as possible, right? Because guess what? I see maybe 1% of the player base who makes an exact identical copy of themselves in the game. Everybody else is a...
Wait, so because you're not necessarily going to use your physical body as, like, a... Okay, I'm trying to understand this. Okay, like, so the idea is that, like, people don't necessarily use, like, their physical body to be, like, you know, how there is now. Like if I was to make one, like, I wouldn't necessarily be like, okay, blue hair, like a butterfly, a Waluigi pet, black, you know, like, top, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I could be like, what if I had red gloves instead? Yes, red gloves and white. These are white instead. And, like, this is gonna be pink, and, like, I can make myself totally different if I want to, like do some green lipstick there. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Change my, like, I could do something completely different that I look, right? And because of that, I'm supposed to, like, not care Like they could be like, you know what? No black people in the game. This is a cyberpunk universe where black people don't exist, so you can't be black. Or like, you know, I shouldn't. And like a black person should be like, oh, that's cool. Well, I've always wanted to try being a white person. Let me try a white person that looks like Tom Cruise. Cool, cool beans. Okay, yeah, cool, awesome. Get to be a white person today. I was, you know, whole new world. I shouldn't complain about, oh, you know, there's no black people in this. That's fine. It's my chance to be a white person. Awesome. Cool. This is what white privilege feels like. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know what, like, what's the idea? What's the idea that like, you know, you shouldn't care that like the game is shitty in a dumb way? Is that what the anti-SJW thing has devolved into? Like, these people care that the thing is shitty? What the fuck? Like, I'm sorry for Karening. Jeez. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to Karen by suggesting that the bad... You do, though. Yeah, I don't even care. Why, should anyone else? So, we got the triggered SJW thing. What are we waiting for next? Feels arguments? Are we gonna get a feels over reals? Chat, what do you think? Are we gonna get a feels over reals here? Are we gonna get an accusation of like, this isn't even rational. This is a feels over reals argument. Feels over reals. I don't know. I feel like there might be a feels over reals because it just feels like a performative rehashing of like anti-SJW outrage that's been like warmed over from 2014. It's like you took some refried beans from 2014 and you're heating them up and trying to serve them to me, and I'm like, I know, I see what you did there. Ooh, I see what you did, MechaRandom42. I see what you did, and I don't like it.
A better version of, an ideal or idealized, prettier version of every single person. So all of this istinphobic crap that I keep hearing.
Does anybody know Mecha's content? Is this always Mecha's content? Is like to just like do like anti-SJW and like this is the mirror image of me, chat. Like I do SJW shit in the most anti-SJW way possible. And this person is like doing anti-SJW shit in the most SJW way possible. What is this, chat? Am I looking at my mirror image here? Is this what this is? This is like, did you see my doppelganger? Am I in trouble, chat? Should I be worried? Oh my God, morning spark. I'm scared. Chat, I think I made my doppelganger, and that's never good in like in old German literature, that when you meet your doppelganger, it's a bad thing. It's generally a bad thing. And I'm afraid this person's like my mirror image. It's like that they're the yin to my yang and the yang to my, there's something to my something that's not good. Okay, because like I'm the, you know, I'm the SJW streamer that does like stuff with a anti-SJW vibe, and this is like the anti-SJW streamer that does shit with the SJW vibe, and I'm just like, why am I encountering this right now? Is this a final boss or is this a boss fight? What the fuck? Mecha, come on my stream and debate me. Apparently you're the final boss. I'm probably not the final boss, but like you're a boss, you're a mini boss. How about that? That's pretty cool. Like you said that like you thought I wanted to be like a character in a video game. How about you be a mini boss for me?
Can't take
Is that cool? Can you do that for me?
Seriously, as you guys really want me to. And girls,
She's
and whatever
nobody. Oh my God,
use.
No. Shadow Irene.
Well, you don't see your character.
Oh my God, chat. She has the glasses. She has the glasses. Chat. She has the glasses. But her glasses are different. And she's like red hair and blue. Oh my God, I was talking about this. Blue aesthetic. Blue. Look at blue. Red. Holy shit, chat. There's something weird going on here. There's some kind of Hegelian fucking shit going. I hope I'm not being too loud. I really hope I'm not being too loud. Okay, we got Hegel and that friend of the VOD Hegel in the house tonight, chat. This is scary shit. This is really scary shit.
see your character in the game. I don't see.
Are you even upset? You don't, like, I feel like I'm more upset than you are. Like, this is more real emotion coming off of here than is going on in there. What the fuck is this kind of performative? Like, it's like performative whining. Why are you performatively whining? I don't understand. I hope that, like, God, is this like what happens to you when you the fucking internet gets to your soul and starts to like suck out the cream filling, and you know what? Chat, I'm scared. I'm like legit scared.
Me in the game, I cannot make an exact carbon copy cutout of me.
Okay.
Nobody does, unless you're Keanu effing Reeves, who's actually in this
Why do you look so much like my ex, too? Please don't be my ex. I don't think you're my ex.
one. Or Jesse Cox, I think he's in this one too.
Yeah, he's kind of a snack.
And it doesn't even look like him. It's not even... you know, it's your character. Sorry, I don't want to sound insensitive.
Yo, I don't think that the green screen works very well with red hair somehow. Is it because like green and red are like the they're like what do you call them? They're like the on the opposite end of the color wheel or whatever.
Sensitive. That's not my point, but seriously. I am MechaRandom42, and if I missed something, I suppose I have a Steam. What's you do's? Who am I? I'm MechaRandom42 on Steam as well.
Okay, well, hey MechaRandom, we'll have to play Rocket League sometime.
But you know what?
Complimentary, yes. Yeah, I know. Like, can I get some of that Jesse Cox too? Like, I don't know. Jesse Cox, yeah. No, Jesse Cox, for sure. Jesse Cox. Markiplier, absolutely. Markiplier. Jesse Cox, yes. Okay, so, and then there's like something with Dream, but it's not good though. There's chat, do you know about this? There's something going on with Dream, but it's like, it's bad. It's like, do not want. That was a totally pointless rant. Was that just like... That was 100% SEO. That was 100% SEO, wasn't it? That was all just SEO tags. This is all an excuse to put Cyberpunk 2077 in the tags. Chat. I hope I never end up by this. By the way, YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell for more bizarre adventures with yours truly. Whoa, that was over the top entirely. Jeez. Talk about performance.